Hold on. If you want to enjoy your jollof rice, you should only make it this way. Hello, Value Farm. In today's recipe, I'll share with you on how to make this banging jollof rice with your chicken and veggies. This is not your regular. Into your pan or your pot, let's start off by heating up our vegetable oil. You're going to flavor this vegetable oil with some bay leaves. See, don't be tempted to use too much. Too much bay leaves in your jollof rice is going to make it bitter. Just 3 pieces like this is okay. Proceed to add in some of your chopped onions. You're going to allow this to fry till it is translucent. Just give your onions time to fry. Let it release all its flavor for you before you add in your tomato paste. No matter the type of tomato paste you are using, just try to be patient when you are frying your tomato paste. Tomato paste needs lots of patience so you can fry this till it is less tangy. And when you are frying, try to reduce your heat so that it will not just burn without frying. So I've added in some of my tomato paste. I will just stir this, allow this to fry. And don't forget to stir this occasionally, please. Just note this, tomato paste can make or mar your food. So just take your time and fry your tomato paste. Don't be in a hurry. Once you taste the tomato paste and it's no longer tangy, you can now proceed to add in the rest of the ingredients. You can see the color of the tomato paste has changed. Now I added in some of my fresh tomatoes and pepper mixture into this. I'm just going to set this and allow this to fry. This is not going to take time to fry. I just want to fry it so that it doesn't taste raw any longer before we add in the rest of the ingredients. Once we are done frying, I can now proceed now to add in first the paprika powder. This is just going to pop up the color. That is just what the paprika powder is going to do. Add in some curry powder. What is jollof rice without curry powder? So I've added in some ginger and garlic powder. If you don't have the fresh one to use, make sure to use the powdered one. Add in some seasoning powder and I'm just going to add in some salt. All I'm going to do now is I'm going to stir this all together and allow this to fry a little longer before we add in water. But if you have meat stock, chicken stock, or any stock at all, you can use. In this case, I didn't have, so I'm going to be making use of water. Don't worry, it will work fine too. Now I'm just going to pour in the water that will cook this rice till it is done. Mind you, rice doesn't need so much water to cook. Steam cooks your rice. Once you're able to cover this up and tram this, it's just going to cook. It don't need so much water to cook your rice. All I'm going to do is just to stir this all together, cover this up and allow this to boil. It has to boil first before I add in my rice. And for the rice, I'm using basmati rice. Just feel free to use any rice of choice for this. Because I'm using basmati rice, I didn't get to parboil the rice. But if you're using the normal Nigerian rice, just make sure to parboil yours. You can see it is already boiling now. This is the right time for me now to pour in the already washed rice. The water in the rice is quite small, so I'm just going to add in a little bit more water to just cover this rice, nothing much. And I'm just going to stir this all together, cover this up and allow this to cook. To trap the steam, don't forget to use your foil or your bag to cover up your rice first before you use the lid to cover it. This way, heat is not escaping anywhere and your rice is going to cook perfectly without you adding so much water for that rice to cook. And mind you, start off by cooking on a high heat first. Later on, we are going to reduce our heat and allow this rice to completely cook and dry up any other water. Once this is on fire now, we are going to proceed now to prepare our veggies and chicken. Into a pan, just add a little of your vegetable oil. Allow this to heat up and proceed now to add in your chicken breast that you've already marinated. I marinated this for up to 4 hours, so I'm just going to add it into the pan. Stir, allow this to fry till the chicken breast is ready. Just take a look at this. The chicken breast has changed color. You just know that it is ready. Now proceed now to add in some of your carrots. This takes the longest to cook. Add in your carrots, add in your green beans, stir, allow this to fry for a while together with that chicken breast. After about 2 minutes, you are going to be adding in some scotch bonnet pepper. You don't want to eat your chicken that is pepperless. It won't go down well. So add in some scotch bonnet pepper, add in some green peppers, for that flavor, and you're going to be adding a little bit of seasoning because you want the veggies to actually be well seasoned. So I'm just going to stir this all together. Allow this for additional 3 minutes on fire before we proceed now to check on our rice. Just take a look at how this looks. See, if you are being served this with your jollof rice, you know that it's going to be a hit, right? And now back to our rice. This is what we have. The rice is well cooked, and the aroma coming from this rice, it is 10 over 10. So I'm just going to stir this all together first before I'll transfer these chicken and veggies that we just fried. After that, I'm just going to be adding some margarine. This is just going to add extra shine to this rice. So add in some margarine. If you like, you can add in onions at this stage. It's just going to add in some extra flavor, crunch, and freshness to your rice. But if you don't like onions, you can just skip that out. All I'm going to do is I'm going to stir this all together because of the chicken and the veggies that were added. After stirring, I'm just going to cover back this so that the margarine can melt into the rice. So after stirring, we just cover this up, allow this margarine to melt before we come back to it. In less than a minute, this is what you have. See, don't you like what you see? I know you do. This rice is a hit. Just make sure to try this. Everyone that eat this will want more. Thank you for watching to this point. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you are yet to do that. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.